Today, we look at the Secrets Moxche in Playa del Carmen, one of Hyatt's crown jewels when it comes to all-inclusive resorts in the world. Stay tuned. After seeing some friends' Facebook posts from the Secrets Moxche in Playa del Carmen, we did a little research and realized it was the perfect place to take Joel's mom, Alice, on a special vacation. So for Christmas, we surprised her with a trip. Secrets Moxche is part of a collection of over 100 luxury hotels that Hyatt added when they acquired the Apple Leisure Group in 2021. With this acquisition, Hyatt now boasts the largest portfolio of luxury all-inclusive resorts in the world. It has doubled its global resort footprint and is the largest operator of luxury hotels in Mexico and the Caribbean. Since its opening in April 2022, Secrets Moxche has earned a stellar reputation, attracting a devoted following and even inspiring multiple Facebook groups dedicated to the property. We couldn't wait to experience it ourselves. Getting to Secrets Moxche requires a bit of planning. The resort is just 10 minutes away from Playa del Carmen, and you have three main options to travel to get there. Number 1, Cancun Airport is just 45 minutes away. Second option is the newly opened Tulum Airport, which is 1 hour and 41 minutes away, which might be a cheaper option despite the longer drive. Or you can fly into Cozumel and take a 40-minute ferry to Playa del Carmen, and then a quick cab to ride to the resorts. We decided to book a private transfer with meetplaya.com for $270 round trip in a private SUV. Trust us, booking transportation in advance is essential to avoid the aggressive timeshare sharks at the airport. They'll try to divert you to a timeshare presentation instead of your resort. Pre-booking with a reputable shuttle provider can save you a lot of hassle. We also recommend avoiding car rentals due to deceptive practices like hidden fees for mandatory Mexican insurance. The final bill can be 10 times your expected rate, and tourists often get targeted by scams involving bogus traffic fines. Stick with pre-arranged transfers for a stress-free experience. Secrets Moxche offers 3 distinct experiences across this beautiful property, ensuring there's something special for everyone. Stay tuned as we dive into everything this amazing resort has to offer. We arrived at the Secrets Moxche around 2 p.m. on a Friday in May, just as temperatures were starting to climb towards their peak.
Hola, ¿cómo estás? Gracias. Cold towel.
Our experience of excellent service began immediately with a welcome glass of champagne. Afterwards, we were escorted to the lobby for check-in. If you visited Mexican resorts before, you'll know that the check-in process can sometimes be lengthy. Our check-in was further complicated by our unique booking arrangement. We had reserved 2 rooms, paying for the first night of each room, and using 80,000 Hyatt points per room for the second and third nights. Joel and I both took advantage of an American Express offer that credited us $200 back on a $750 spend at the resort. Since our room cost for the first night fell short of $750, we booked a massage at the spa to meet the minimum required. There's champagne and cookies in the lobby, as well as water and tea available for you while you wait during check-in. Be prepared to wait when you check in. We've been here for about 30 minutes or so. It's a slow process. An hour later into the check-in process, it ended with presentation of coupons to us that can be used across the resort, as well as an invitation to learn about all the wonderful benefits of Hyatt, aka a timeshare presentation. We kindly passed.
So you're both on the 5th floor on building 2. It is that one over there. So how many nights are you going to be with us?
There's a really good chance that by the time you check in, you will be starving. So we just dropped our bags in our room before getting something to eat. I'll show you the room a little bit later, but here's Alice's first impressions of the room.
It's gorgeous.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
Beautiful. Look out the balcony.
Oh, I think you're going to be using that, aren't you?
Yes. Yes, a lot.
It's a very fancy bathroom. You might find yourself a bit lost around the resort during your first 24 hours. To make the most of your stay, I highly recommend downloading the Inclusive Collection by Hyatt app. It provides all the information you need about the resort including a comprehensive entertainment schedule and a handy map to help you navigate the resort. When we arrived, we were starving, so we headed straight to the Market Cafe, which serves as the buffet location for breakfast and lunch. Conveniently situated near the hotel entrance, it's easy to find if you return to the check-in area. The cafe closes at 4 p.m. and we managed to get seated with just 20 minutes to spare. Despite the late hour, the buffet was fully stocked and turned out to be one of the best hotel buffets we've ever experienced. I would rank it among the top 5 resort buffets we've ever enjoyed. The food here at Secrets Moxche is excellent, but if you're looking for more luxurious options, this property has plenty to offer. The Preferred Club features larger suites and exclusive access to its own rooftop pool and restaurant. However, if you want to take your experience to the next level, the Secrets Impression Hotel is a significant upgrade, often costing $1,500 or more per night. Think of it as a high-end hotel within a hotel, situated within the Secrets Moxche Resort. It shares some of the facilities with the main resort, but also offers its own exclusive spaces and amenities. I've seen reviews claiming that the food at Moxche isn't great and that you need to upgrade to the more expensive Impressions Moxche for better dining. However, many of these reviews seem to come from influencers who were invited to the opening of the Impressions Moxche. We did receive a few emails offering to upgrade to the Impressions, but we decided to stick with our original booking. After lunch, we returned to the main entrance to take in the stunning beauty of the resort, our home for the next 3 nights.
Hello.
The architecture, lush gardens, and tranquil ambience left us in awe, making us even more excited for our stay. Although Playa del Carmen is nearby and offers plenty to explore, the resort itself has so much to offer that we didn't feel the need to venture out. Everything we needed was right here. I think it would take 5 to 7 days to really get to experience the majority of the things at this resort. On our way back to the room, we decided to visit the spa to book our appointments. As Hyatt loyalists, we were pleased to find $40 coupons in our coupon book valid for any 40-minute service or longer, making our spa treatments even more enticing. There are 9 different categories of rooms at the property. If you're booking using Hyatt points, then you will be assigned the lowest category room, a junior suite tropical view. We don't stay at Hyatt properties often, so our status level is Discoverist. This gave us an upgrade to a junior suite ocean view. This 668 square feet room features a spacious king-size bed, or 2 queen-size beds, which is often the only option available when booking with points. If you love a firm bed and pillows, then you will love this bed. We asked if they had other pillows they can provide, and they were able to bring us 2 much softer ones. And the color palette and design of the room provide a very peaceful retreat after a day in the sun.
This video they play on the TV is so weird. This is like a drowning woman. A drowning woman and an elephant.
Everything you see inside the fridge and the room is included in the cost. The refills on coffee and waters were inconsistent throughout our stay, but we could place requests for things from the tablet, and they were very quick to deliver things. There's a bottle of champagne in your room when you check in, but ours was warm at arrival.
There's no ice on this. It's weird.
While the room at the resort is undeniably beautiful, the bathroom truly steals the show. It's probably the most impressive hotel bathroom I've ever seen. The sophisticated blend of black and wooden tones exudes luxury, creating an elegant and inviting atmosphere. The shower is exceptionally spacious, adding to their overall sense of indulgence and comfort. Each room has a bathtub in the balcony. Our upgraded room didn't have the best views though.
So we're on the 5th floor right now, and there's this thing right here that pretty much blocks most of the view, so it's not the best. Ideally, something further out would have been nicer, or higher up so we could at least see the pool.
What do you think of the resort so far?
I love it.
It's beautiful, isn't it? It's stunning.
We are off to dinner. Do we know where we're going?
With 10 on-site restaurants, 8 of which are open for dinner, it would take a full week stay to try everything at least once. If you opt for the Preferred Club or Impressions Hotel upgrade, you'll even have more dining options. On our first night, we chose Allora, the Italian restaurant. Each restaurant offers a generous menu included in the cost, but there are also opportunities to spend more on enhanced dishes. This restaurant has the most challenging small print menu we've ever encountered.
Read it.
Was that? Is this the smallest menu you've ever seen?
The font is so bad.
It's really bad.
They need a better printer.
And they were running
That's
out of
They
magnified.
ran out of
They were
ink.
running out of ink.
Look at my finger and look at that letter.
For our main course, Joel and I had the grilled beef tenderloin, and Alice decided to go with the baked sea bass. First impressions of the food, especially for all-inclusive, were great.
How is it? How's your food? Wonderful. Good.
For dessert, Joel and I had tiramisu, and I had to try this black cherry gelato dessert also. While I happily finished most of both desserts, one was a clear winner for me, and the other one not so much.
How's yours? That's the peaches?
One thing I found impressive was the amount of available vegan options, not just at this restaurant, but across the resort, including Bamboo, a completely vegan restaurant. The restaurant is situated by the inside lagoon and features live music at night. Even if you don't go to the restaurant, you can still hear the music at night at one of the lounges by the pool.
I'm gonna fight 'em all. The Salvation Army couldn't hold me back. They're gonna rip it up.
After our dinner on the first night, we strolled around to explore the rest of the resort. Although Secret Moxche is not a party resort, it offers plenty of entertainment and a lively atmosphere to keep guests engaged and entertained. Each night, various areas of the resort were reserved for weddings and private events, which gave the resort a great ambiance at night.
Oh wow, look at this. What is this?
This was the first of several man-made cenotes across the resort. Cenotes are natural sinkholes or water-filled caves in Mexico's Yucatan Peninsula. They are formed when limestone bedrock collapses above underground rivers and cave systems. If you have time and have never been to one, there are several cenotes near the resort. Otherwise, you can just enjoy the many cenotes across the resort, especially if you want a little privacy. Continuing our walk on the first night, we stumbled upon one of the themed dinners at the resort.
This is asado. It's an outside buffet that they do every Friday night at the resort. We should have done this tonight.
If 8 restaurants for dinner is not enough, having this additional option helps for extended stays here.
That looks so good.
And finally, there was a silent disco party on the beach. These are so much fun. For us though, it was time to call it a night after a long day of travel. By the way, this resort is even more impressive at night. Day 2 starts with breakfast at the buffet, where we waited 5 minutes for a table. The longest wait we would have on a mostly sold out weekend. The variety of food at this buffet is quite impressive. There are several stations where you can get food prepared fresh, like quesadillas, as well as avocado toast. The food overall was pretty great, but the service struggled a little bit as we had to constantly ask for refills of coffee and water.
It's a beautiful day.
For our first full day at Secret Moxche, we scoped out all the different pool areas for a spot to relax. Technically, the resort has 7 different pools, but it seems like there's a lot more spots to lay out than just that.
Everywhere you go, there's all these little spots with pools and hidden hot tubs like this one right here.
We settled for the main pool closest to the beach on the first day. This is going to be the liveliest pool where most people will be found. There's a swim-up bar where you can get your favorite frozen drinks. The music is going to be more on the up-tempo side. but during certain times in the day, there's live music, which was always a nice treat. The hotel needs to have these stunning sets of pools because if you're coming to this part of Mexico, you will be extremely disappointed if you come here for the beaches.
This area normally has a sargassum seaweed problem throughout the whole year, and as you can see, this is some dark, cloudy waters. There's plenty of pools though, so most people are going to spend their time by the pool. There's plenty of seating right now available in the morning by the beach, but the beach is not attractive.
The lack of a good beach was never an issue for us as we knew what to expect beforehand, and the Secret Moxche has done a tremendous job with their pools to not have us feel like we were missing out. We did try to find a spot by the beach to lay out, but the whole thing was depressing.
So yeah, this area is nice. It's a seaweed. That's probably why there's nobody out here.
We had lunch daily at the Barefoot Grill since it's located right by the pools. The food was delivered quickly, and for a poolside dining spot, the food was also very good. The spa was one of the highlights of our trip. The massive Secret Moxche spa is located on the ground floor, tucked into the corner. Secret Moxche has put a ton of effort into making its spa as elegant, clean, and relaxing as possible. I can't recommend the spa at Secret Moxche enough. It's worth every penny. Joel got a massage, which includes access to the wet area. For $39, you can access a wet therapy treatment that essentially is a guided run around the different water treatment features, starting with a dip in a cold plunge, which feels amazing after being out in the heat. These 4 pods are the coolest thing ever. Each of them offer a different massage to different body parts via high water pressure.
You feel it on your feet?
Start making me float.
There's a bed you lay down on for another water massage, and a hot tub out in the sun, so the water was really warm. The whole thing ends up with a little bit of a pampering at the end. For $39, it's a great deal. Coco Cafe is open 24 hours a day for those late night munchies. You can get a variety of coffees, ice cream, and sandwiches any time of day. The cake balls were some of my favorites. We chose Ember, an open fire grill and smokehouse, for our second dinner of our stay. Gentlemen, make sure to bring a pair of slacks for dinner or you'll be required to sit outside at the restaurant. We opted to sit outside since the temperature inside was quite hot due to the large open fire grills. Joel and Alice shared some raw oysters, and I had a pot roast dish with a very interesting white chocolate sauce. The highlight of the dinner was a young kitten that appeared out of nowhere.
Baby. That scared the crap out of me.
What's she doing?
It's just looking at your mom.
The cat looked famished, and we couldn't help resist feeding it. It wasn't until later in our stay that we noticed the one sign in the resort advising against feeding the animals.
Look how pretty that thing is.
Which apparently there's a lot of them running around like this strange little creature.
What is that? It's got paws.
It's called the white-nosed coyote, and this resort has a lot of them running around.
You really want food, don't you? Huh?
I'm gonna bite you.
What are you? It was becoming really aggressive, wanting some of our lunch. Joel didn't think so, as he's an expert on a coyote's dietary preferences.
Do not feed him anything else.
Oh my god, he eats fruits?
No.
You don't support animals. He wants the french fry. He ate one.
Our final dinner at Secret Moxche was at Dos Almas, which features a Mexican soul food menu. The decor in this restaurant was our favorite and most inviting. Everything we ate was not only visually appealing, but very flavorful. For desserts, we ate a cheese ball, which is like a tres leches cake, Mexican flan, and the churros with homemade chocolate sauce was amazing.
It's homemade chocolate here. How would you rank the three restaurants?
Mexican's number 1. Dos Alamos is number 1. Italian's number 2.
And then the steak with the umber.
The very same way. This is wonderful. The best.
The food at an all-inclusive is not supposed to be this good. Even the food stands at night are not to be missed if you can squeeze in a bite. While the food was probably our favorite thing about the resort, the entertainment options at night were quite impressive. We headed over to Moxche Theater one night to catch Quirky, one of the many shows held throughout the week.
Oh, what is that? Look at that. Oh, she's going up too. Sure. This feels like a Vegas production, doesn't it? Just feels fancy, doesn't it?
Yeah, I had no idea. Something like this.
So wanna let it go. I want your love and all your love is redemption. I need for running down. My friends, come on, sing with me. Oh, louder. One more time.
As soon as the show is over, the crowd heads on over to the on-site pharmacy. While this is a real pharmacy during the day, at night, it holds one of the resort's secrets. Unless you catch the big crowd that forms here after the show,
Everybody pay attention.
you might not know that this is the entrance to the secret nightclub, which requires you to tell the pharmacy a secret word in order to gain access.
So, what do you need for tonight?
Once inside, it was like being whisked away to another world. The nightclub was quite impressive.
You see the wall?
Final thoughts. There's so much to do at this resort that I think it takes a full week before you start running out of things to experience. For the 3 nights we were there, all the food we tasted was pretty much incredible. This trip was a perfect mixture of relaxation and luxury for us, and we would go back to this resort in a heartbeat. As far as all-inclusives go, this has to be one of the better options anywhere in Mexico. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you're considering going to Secrets Moxche, I hope you enjoy it as much as we did. Liking the video and subscribing to the channel is something you can do that goes a long way to supporting a small channel like this. And as always, thanks for watching.